What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Got a lot of great support on the last one. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to just drop it in the comment section below. I'll be able to answer anything as much as I can. But today, we're actually going to be going over how to replace the DRLs inside the headlights. Now, little discretion on this one. I am not liable in any way, shape, form, or fashion for your headlights if you do it this way. This is definitely not an approved way. I'm lazy. I admit it. I'm okay with it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started and jump into this video. Alright, before we go ahead and get this video started, I wanted to show the issue that I'm having with the DRLs. So this one's fine. This one's clearly burnt out though. And alright, so these are original ones too. I originally had Alibaba ones in here before. I took them out because they were the yellow ones, the CSL style. That one's clearly burnt out though. So we're going to be replacing that here today. And we'll go ahead and get started here. Alright, first off, you're going to want to pry up and grab a little flathead. Just pry these little guys up. I'll pull them up on every single corner. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4 in the top. And when you start making your way down towards the A pillar, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And I'll spin the camera real quick so that way y'all can see it. But once they're loose, just go ahead and collect them, pull them up. So everybody back the plastic. You're going to have these retaining clips in here too. There's 4 of them for the little rubber gasket that goes to the hood. You're going to have to just grab some pliers, unclip those. And you'll have access to the headlight housing. I just like to kind of squish them a little bit while I pull on them. That way I'm not kind of ripping them out rather than undoing them with the clip. Kind of keep that over to the side. And you're going to have a couple right here, another one right there, another one back there, and right there as well. And you're going to want to pull this up too, just so that way you have a little access to everything. Alright, now that we have all this exposed, just gotta be aware of the surroundings on this. But we're gonna try to get this out now. So we're gonna just loosen the headlight housing. You're gonna have 2 E-bits that you have to get, but 1 E-bit, but 2 different bolts. Disconnect your headlight connector. I'll swing the camera around. A little bit light on the situation here. They just pinch down, one on this side, one on that side, and pull off and release. Not too bad when you actually know what you're pulling on. So just kind of tuck that out of the way. All right, I'm gonna get the bit for these 2 bolts and then move into slightly pulling this out. And then that's when we're gonna get into kind of the sketchy side where you will be prying on this. I do not recommend it. I just don't want to take off the entire bumper for 3 screws for this module. This one's going to be a E30 for that bolt and then that bolt. Actually, I'm going to take this bracket off too. It's held up by 1, 2, 3, 4 10 millimeters. Alright, to give us a little bit of space, I'm going to be using a little mini pry bar. Like I said, I do not recommend this in any way. This is solely because I'm being me. We're just going to shove this down here, get this lined up. That way we can give it a little bit of wiggle. Same thing on both sides when we need to. But I'm going to go ahead and get the screws loosened up for the module. There's 3, 1, 2, and then 3 way down there in the back. I went ahead and ran out to Harbor Freight. I caved. So I went ahead and purchased this Torx and Star bit set. This is actually going to come in extremely handy. I wish I would have picked this up sooner. It's very slim. It could fit right behind there, no problem. Yeah, it's just a no-brainer. I'll put up a link right here. That way you guys can take a look at it. Kind of steep for the price, but it is an icon set. But you're going to have a lot of easier places to get into with this now. But we'll go ahead and get this started again. I'm going to separate this. Literally all you do is just push on the back of it and it should come out. It'll be nice and loose. You will need to start prying on this position. Like I said, I am not liable for any damage that you do to your headlight. I accept my responsibility and risk. You should too. These are very expensive headlights, so if you don't feel comfortable doing it, just don't do it at all and pull off the front bumper and remove the headlight towards you. I will not, though. Once you get it loose, you're going to have a little clip. I'll show you. Right down there. You're going to have to pull that towards you, but you have to spread the little black retaining clip on that side, and then there's also one on this side. Spread those out, pop that out, stick in the new one, and then reassemble. Pull it out, grab your new one, OEM, Alibaba. They literally look identical. Spread the clips, push in the connector. Move this little heatsink pin, like the fin, sorry. Just maneuver around it. Let it just kind of dangle right there. Same thing in reverse. Pry bar over in the corner. And then just weasel it right back on in. It's as simple as that. Really not that hard. Push it in. Remove the padding that you used to protect the headlight. And then just put the 3 other screws back in and excuse me, and you'll be all set. Start with the top one, that way you just get where it needs to be. Don't tighten it all the way down, you want it to be loose. And have even pressure all the way around, that way it seals evenly. That way you don't get any headlight condensation on the inside or the lens. Start with the top and go on the inside one, and then the bottom one is going to be the hardest one to get to. You will probably have to use 2 hands. It's very difficult to explain how I'm doing this, but the representation I can kind of give to you is like I'm holding this bolt with 2 hands like this, and then I'm just turning it slowly with just 4 fingers. Not my thumbs, just my index. You have to find the location where this bolt goes into, not this one, but these. And then just tighten her up. Just enough so that way you can get your slim T20 into that location. I'll tell you right now, I really wish I bought this a lot sooner. The first time was not fun in any way. I was literally just taping sockets to like an 8mm and then just trying to send it. It is not fun. One thing you should do is test the DRL module before you go ahead and put anything back, just to verify that it does in fact work. Nothing's worse than putting everything back together and then finding out that you have a bad module right out of the factory. This is Alibaba, so you do have to double check and just verify that everything works the way you want it to. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my keys. Just go ahead and see what it looks like. Nice, so it actually looks like we have the yellow DRL modules. I'll go ahead and wrap up the other side off camera, but it's identical for the entire process. You might have to rotate the module about 180 degrees while it's inside the headlight to be able to push the clip in on the opposing side, but it should be just as easy as this. Thank y'all for watching, coming along with me, replacing the DRL on my headlight here today. I appreciate everyone that's given so much support on the last video, and then those that have new subscribed to the channel. So thank y'all so much. If you have any questions, comments, anything at all, feel free to put it in the comment section below, and I'll be able to respond as soon as possible. So thank y'all, have a great day.